So today's video is all about why I like TE Food as a project, as a business and a cryptocurrency. But what is TE Foods? TE Foods is a farm-to-table traceability system. Basically, it just means that they track the food from manufacturers to consumers all the way through all the different processes in order to control the supply of fresh products. Part of the reason for this is because 80% of food fraud happens on fresh goods and livestock. Their mission is to mitigate this problem. They are also the only company in this industry that's creating an ecosystem to bring food companies, solution providers, authorities and supply chains together. But why do I like this? Why do I like TE Foods? Simply because a successful business tries to solve a problem. In this industry of cryptocurrency that we're in, many, if not all, altcoins we see are just there for a quick smash and grab. They're selling us all a vision that is unrealistic and for most of them not tangible. There's no physical products for us to see, for us to use. They're just visions. Yet with TE Foods, they're one of the very few companies in this industry that just not only have a working live product but are actively generating a revenue. That's something that's quite unheard of and makes me extremely positive moving forward with this. Right now, TE Food serves over 6,000 business customers doing 400,000 transactions each day. Now most of their market is included in Asia and Vietnam is the biggest one. What you can do in Vietnam right now is they've released an app where you could go to the stores, scan the QR code on whatever product you wish to purchase and establish how the food got there and what was the process it took. This is a lovely example in showing exactly how TE Food have their actual live products in the marketplace where customers are using it and can use it should they wish to check. A lot of people like to check where the food comes from and they're able to do so in Vietnam at the moment using this app. So it's not like other cryptocurrency companies that say we're going to develop this somewhere down the road but the time comes and it doesn't happen. Rather with TE Foods it's actually live, it's usable and there's no saying it's not going to happen. But they've not just limited themselves to the continent of Asia. They've recently signed a huge partnership with Deloitte, which is a UK based company that would help TE Foods being implemented by food companies and the governments by connecting the food companies to the best suppliers. They've also made partnerships in other European countries such as Italy with Big Group SRL and L'Oreal I believe in Hungary, and they've made a partnership as a pilot trial in America with Wyoming Beef, which is to showcase the premium living conditions of the cattle and hopefully producing higher quality cuts of beef to introduce to the foreign markets. See, the brilliant part of this, right, is we don't just have to take their word for it. They've actually went and showed us evidence of their partnerships by providing picture proof on a Medium article of their contract agreements signed with such companies. As a potential investor, that should be really comforting and refreshing to see, as usually when companies in the crypto world partner up with other companies, they usually go and say that we've partnered up with this brand famous such and such company, but then it actually turns out to be a sister company or just a company that's associated with them. But having picture proof that they've signed partnership agreements with these different companies, TE Food are going out their way to show the investors and businesses that they are actually making agreements with these large companies. For us that are more technically inclined, they've began to implement masternodes into their blockchain. So for anyone who's wishing to earn a few more tokens and receive a stable passive income, this will be a great opportunity. And I say stable because TE Food have said and claimed that regardless of what the price is and what the market is doing, the price for the token will stay the same, which is great because if you're in a bear market, you'll still be earning a stable income. And it also allows in this token not being classified as a security token by the SEC. Bear in mind, they haven't actually started the masternodes yet. They said it will take between 2 and 4 months before they begin, as they've just announced that they are now beginning to monitor the wallets to see if people have enough TE Foods tokens. There are several layers and several levels of masternodes, so it depends on how much you're willing to stake. I think the minimum you start with is 20,000 tokens and you go higher and higher, and there are more perks I believe with the higher denomination of masternodes. With all the positivity I've been throwing about, is there any potential fallbacks I feel like might come to haunt us? Are there any concerns? The only one I really have is the fact that they are using a centralized ledger at the moment. However, they've made it very clear that they plan to make a decentralized ledger where all traceable data will be stored. So currently it's all the traceable data is stored in a centralized ledger, but in Q3 I believe it will go over to a decentralized ledger. This will provide unquestionable credibility and the possibility of global scale ledger. And I've spoken to some members of the team in their Telegram, and they have confirmed, the admin team has confirmed that it will become active in Q3 this year. That sounds like it's already in place, it's just not ready to be rolled out yet. And ending on a final note, this token currently trades at 2 cents, which, considering its partnerships and the live products it has, seems like dirt cheap. I feel like many don't realize the potential of this token because it's based purely in the food industry. However, this is a slow burner, and as soon as this token gets traction, there's only one way this coin will go, and those who are sitting on the fence will feel like they've really missed out. But bear in mind that this is not financial advice, guys. It's just my opinion and how I feel about this token itself. I don't hold any TFD tokens at the moment, although I'm likely to in the future. Anyways, if you've learned anything from this video or enjoyed it, I'd appreciate if you could leave a thumbs up, share on social media and all that good stuff. Until my next video, guys, don't get scammed.